Are you prepared to cooperate with the Indian investigating agencies, tell them what you know about David Headley and about the Mumbai operation?
Well, of course, I am trying to tell them through all these interviews. I am trying to tell them something, but they need to understand certain things, you know, and stop wasting time because, I am trying to say something, you know.
Will you come to India to be a part of the probe, or do you want the agencies to come to Morocco?
Well, I cannot. This is me cooperating totally in India like that, like talking to the NIA like that, face to face. It's kind of dangerous so much. There are a lot of countries involved in here, and I cannot. This is so political for me, and I cannot interfere like that. They need to understand. There are certain things so clear, and they just need to understand it. It's very clear.
Coming
with David Headley, you cannot. He's claiming he's a religious Muslim man. He's not even a Muslim. I was like checking him up the last time. He's not even, to call himself. This whole drama going on, you know.
What about Headley's connections with the ISI? In his plea bargain, he does name certain officers, and one of them, Pasha Abdul Rahman, was supposed to have been your guardian, Faiza, when you were in Lahore. Can you tell us more about Pasha and the ISI's connection with your husband?
Well, I don't know. I read about Abdul Rahman, like he was wanted by, I don't know, India or I don't know. He's like mentioned in this affair, and he's from ISI. But all I knew back then that he's, he was a retired major, and he has an immigration office in Lahore. And sometimes his wife used to visit me, and it was like a guardian. My relation with them is they're not like close friends or something. I used to meet them when I need something to be done. Like, I'm sick, I have to go to hospital, they'll pick me up after a few hours, not so quick.
Faiza, I have one final question.
Like one time I was almost dying.
Faiza, I have one final question before we end this interview. Do you think that the United States is genuine in its attempts to prosecute David Headley, or do you think that things are still very cozy between Washington and Headley, and they're still looking out for his interests because at the end of the day he was working for Washington?
Well, I'm gonna tell you 120%. David Headley is an American citizen, and he has been showing that he is a U.S. citizen all the time. He was never anti-America, and whatever he does will be within the rules of USA, and he will never cross that line.
Faiza, last question, Faiza. Your husband, in the end, was responsible for the death of close to 200 Indians. What would you like to tell the Indians today through this interview?
Well, I want to tell to the Indians that I'm sorry, I could be one of you. I could be sitting there and die. I am a person that likes to go to places, like enjoy life, go to cafes. If this thing happened to me, I'm feeling them. These people are innocent, and what I'm gonna tell them, I don't know. They could hear my voice. Make some peace with the people, with everybody around you, and I don't want any killing, anything, and I feel sorry for them, and I hope this never happened to anyone else. I just want, and don't let any third party interfere, in your business, in your affair.
Faiza Outalha, for joining us from Meknès, Morocco. Thank you very much for this exclusive interview. You're saying you're prepared to cooperate with the National Investigating Agency in India, share with them the information. The NIA, mind you, is looking out for Faiza Outalha. They haven't been able to get through to her, but Headlines Today has. You heard from David Headley's wife about how David Headley sat dispassionately, watched the 26/11 attack unfold on TV. For the moment, Faiza Outalha, many thanks. This was a Headlines Today exclusive.